Yo. Goddamn, guys, I've never felt this fucking defeated in my goddamn life. I just filmed a 30-minute podcast by myself. And the fucking audio cut out 8 seconds in. So I had to scrap that whole thing. So, y'all didn't see the first half, but we're back. We're back, baby. God, sometimes you have like road hiccups in your road, you know? You got roadblocks or speed bumps. You can either let it destroy you for the day, or you can fucking power on through it, you know? You can just fucking put the bullshit behind you and just do what you need to do. Or you can just be upset about shit all day, and I think I'm going to be upset about shit all day. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm joking. I'm not that guy. I can't be pessimistic. You can't be pessimistic, man. As much as you want to sometimes, like, it's not good for anybody. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help your situation, you know? So just fucking pucker up, buttercup. Is that what they say? Is that the saying? If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the download. It's your boy Drew Cab, man. We're fucking here today. Do you understand how fucking mentally ill you have to be to sit here and do 30 minutes of talking to yourself? Now imagine you got to do that for another 30 minutes. Yeah, take a little sip of that Capri Sun before we start this. You want to sip? Like Michael Cera, and this is the end. This is a sip. Holidays are coming up, guys. Halloween. Woo, spooky season. I love spooky season, man. I'm a spooky boy. Half my tattoos are like skulls and fucking knives that are skulls. That sounds like a joke, but that's the actual tattoo I have, is a knife skull. But I got spiderweb on my leg. I like the spooky stuff, you know? I like the old creepy crawlies and fucking... That's part of my family's... I guess you can call it our culture, you know? It's part of our roots. That's our upbringing is Halloween. Every year my grandma would get together and we throw that scarecrow up in the living room. And we put one piece of Skittle every day in front of that goddamn scarecrow. And by the time it came to Halloween, we had all that trick-or-treating candy. No, it's so stupid. No, I love Halloween though, man. My family, we were really big into growing up. My grandma and my mom and my aunt, they had this like Halloween decoration and costume store. This was before Spirit Halloween. This is when I was a little kid, you know. There might have been Spirit Halloween, but it like wasn't how it is now, where it's fucking everywhere. Every abandoned Kmart has a Spirit Halloween in it now. Toys R Us has a Spirit Halloween. And it's all Spencer's. I used to work at Spencer's Gifts. Did y'all know that Spencer's owns Spirit Halloween? It makes complete sense. I mean, who the fuck else are you gonna get to work at a Spirit Halloween if they're already working at Spencer's? You take them out of one store for a couple weeks and you put them in the other store. And while some of them are out there protesting with Antifa, you take the other ones and put them into the fucking Spencer's. Alright, guys, stop. I used to work at Spencer's, okay? I can make that joke. But yeah, every single Spencer's employee is definitely on an FBI watch list. Oh man. Spencer's T-shirts, the home of shitty fucking T-shirts and dildos. They're real big into the Halloween shit too. When I worked there, they did a lot of that was like holiday gimmick is like their big thing, you know. Holidays. I seen Spirit is gonna do a Spirit Christmas. This is their first year launching Spirit Christmas. Who you gonna get to work at that bitch, you know? It's not the same clientele, you know. It's not the same. I don't think the people who get hyped for Spencer's Gifts and Halloween are the same people getting hyped for Christmas, you know? One is the Devil's Playground. The other is Jesus' fucking birthday. Oh, shit. There was a crazy chick I used to work with at Spencer's, and she was super, this was so weird, too. Like, this never made sense to me. She was super religious and, like, hyper-religious, but she worked at Spencer's Gifts. And anytime anyone made, like, sexual jokes or anything, she'd be like, that's not good. You shouldn't talk like that. This fucking weird lady, man, she didn't believe in Christmas. She said it was a pagan holiday, which it is a pagan holiday. It is, I'll give her that. But she said she didn't celebrate it. She said that that's not Jesus' birthday. So therefore, she's not going to celebrate or worship a tree. She will not have false idols. I will not have a false idol. The only idol I know is American. Oh, that's so fucking stupid. Oh, man. Halloween's fun, though, man. I like the whole trick-or-treating aspect of it. And I used to love... Halloween was, like, my favorite fucking holiday as a kid. I mean, do you remember the feeling of having a fucking pillowcase full of candy? Like, you're 12 years old and you have a bag that's almost the size of your body full of fucking candy, just caramelized and hardened sugar. That's a bargaining chip for a preteen. You go to school with a bag of candy, bro, you got every smelly eraser in the building. Your homie is giving you money for the Scholastics book fair. And this is Halloween candy. It's 2 months later. You know, these are bargaining chips for throughout the year. You get enough candy and you stack it up, bro. Then come the end of the year, you get the rich kid to fucking, you know, pitch you a couple bucks so you can get you a yearbook. You traded them a couple Twix, you know. You kept them Twix in your pocket so you could use those as a bargaining chip, you know. That's Economics 101 in fucking middle school. You know, I mean, just imagine you're a little kid. You got your fucking pumpkin, your jack-o'-lantern plastic candy bucket, you know? It's overflowing with fucking Mr. Good bars. Fucking, you got your Reese's, you know? You got your Twix. You got your fucking Starburst, your Skittles, you know, the essentials. You don't got candy corn because we threw those out. Circus peanuts? Who the fuck gives a kid circus peanuts? Crazy people, that's who. And it's always like the one people, like, give you the Bible verse. The fucking Bible verse. And you get this Bible verse out of my fucking candy. You're tainting my candy. Listen. Do y'all remember what trick or treat used to mean? That means if you don't give me fucking candy, I will vandalize your house. Okay, I remember when I was 6 years old, my mom took me trick-or-treating, and there was a group of teenage boys, and they had a giant bag of toilet paper and eggs, and they were just fucking everywhere, and no one gave a fuck. Not one fucking person cared. No one stopped these kids. They were going ham. Give me candy, or you get chaos. That's it. That's the fucking breakdown, bro. Like, do we not remember this? Another thing, I remember when I was a kid, porch light means knock on the door because I have candy for you. Nowadays, kids don't want to even knock on a door. If they're not outside in the driveway with a chair and a bowl, they're not coming to your house. The little old lady has to sit outside in the fucking October heat all night long because the shithead teenagers are too shy to knock on someone's door, their neighbor's door at that. I'm telling you, man, I hate to sound like a fucking boomer, but these kids are pussies nowadays. When I was a kid, I'm knocking on every fucking door. And if you accidentally left your porch light on, guess what you get? Eggs and fucking toilet paper. You get chaos. Trick or treat, motherfucker. Oh. It grinds my gears. It grinds my gears. No. Seriously, though, like, kids nowadays, they don't understand how much fun we used to have when we were kids. Like, I remember staying out till fucking midnight playing hide and seek with neighborhood kids. We got fucking 15, 16 kids from the neighborhood in Florida, and we're everywhere all over this giant neighborhood playing hide and seek. And it took hours sometimes to find people. I'm talking about fucking hours. Little Timmy, he's dug up underneath Mrs. Patterson's porch. She's got a big old fucking Rottweiler who's only cool with little Timmy. And for some reason, he thinks it's funny to hide there because he knows he's not going to get bit. Guess what? I'm getting bit, bro. I'm getting bit because that dog is trying to protect you now. I'm trying to play a game. But you know what? This was back in the day when you got bit by a dog. You didn't go to the police. You didn't fucking... Oh, call animal control. I need to get a rabies shot. You need to quarantine the dog. No, I got fucking bit by a dog. You know what you do? You splash a little water on it. And you say, ow, that fucking hurt. You want to go play fucking hopscotch now? No, hopscotch is gay. Let's go fucking catch a fish and kick it till it dies. Because we're fucking 10-year-old boys. I never kicked a fish till it died. I'm just riffing here, guys. I did catch this one time. Me and a bunch of neighborhood kids were out there fishing. And there was this, like, spaz kid. This is actually where I got that from. This really, really weird spaz kid was fishing. And he caught this fish. And he picked it up and just started throwing it onto the concrete. And my brother came over there and fought the kid. Fucking kid ran off and threw it back in the water. That was a big Bubba moment. I was like, damn, my big brother is fucking sticking up for some animals, man. That's a cool older brother, man. He's sticking up for fucking animals, dude. Yeah, man. Respect wildlife. But they're little kids, man. He was a weird little kid, man. I don't think he fucking knew any better. He was like 10 years old. We were really young. Yeah, man. I miss the chaos of being a kid. But at the same time, it's like, I love being an adult. Because now as an adult, it's like, the holidays are so much different as an adult than when you're a kid. When you're a kid, it's all about like, oh, what am I going to get? What am I going to get for myself? But now as an adult, it's like, I have children of my own, so it's like, it's so rewarding to see your kids enjoy the holidays. And like, your little boy goes trick-or-treating and just the joy on his face going house to house. And by the way, he knows to knock on a fucking door if the porch light's on. He wants candy. He ain't shy, okay? Back to basics. Fucking, I lost my train of thought. But that's okay. Yeah, the holidays are so much better as an adult because like I said, as you're a kid, it's about yourself, you know. It's like, what, you know, this is going to be fun for me. But I like me watching my son go trick-or-treating, go door to door asking for candy, and then the excitement on his face when he realizes he can take this giant bag of candy home and it's his and I'm not going to take it from him. Yes, I'm not going to let him just fucking eat it all night, obviously. I'm a parent. But I'm going to put that candy to the side for him and he can come back tomorrow and have another piece or two or have... I mean, I'm going to be honest with y'all guys. I let my kid have more than 2 pieces of candy. But, you know, that's the whole point. They're supposed to have fun. They're supposed to enjoy it. Like, that's why they give these kids time off of school for these holidays so they can make it special for them. It's like, I'm glad that lately we've been celebrating holidays earlier. It's like every corporate business, it seems like, anything that celebrates holidays, you know, anything that publicly celebrates holidays has now been celebrating the holidays a little sooner for each holiday, and I enjoy that personally because I like the holidays. It's the best time of the year, you know. It's beautiful. Christmas is good. I'll get there in a minute. But fucking right after Halloween, you get Thanksgiving. 1 month later. 1 month later, and it's Stoner's Mecca. Stoner's Mecca, bro. Sweet potatoes? Please? Stuffing? Stuff it in my fucking mouth. How about that? Turkey? I'm jive for that, baby. You know, ham? No, thank you. You can keep the ham, but you know, people. That's like a deep line that people make with Thanksgiving too. Like some people are hardcore turkey people, some people are hardcore ham people, and it's a culture war out there. It's almost a race war between the Thanksgiving food. Like if you don't like turkey, which I'm sure a lot of you don't like turkey. A lot of people fucking hate turkey. I love turkey, dude. Like, I'll fucking eat that shit for 6 days after Thanksgiving. Just fucking fill me up, trip the pan, whatever, you know? I want to sip? Yeah, man. But then at the same time, there's a lot of people who hate turkey and, like, all they want is the ham. They just want the ham. It's like some people don't even like my in-laws. It blows my mind every year. My in-laws don't make a turkey for Thanksgiving. They just make a giant ham. And it's like it's kind of nice because like I do 3 Thanksgivings every year. I go to my parents' house, you know, I go to my mom's house, and then you know I go to my wife's mom's house, and then sometimes we'll go to my wife's dad's house. So it's a lot, honestly. It is a lot. So it is sometimes nice that they don't do the turkey because it's like, I love turkey, but you know, you don't want to eat the same meal 3 times in one day. But I will eat some fucking turkey for days, brother. You give me some leftover turkey, I'm gonna fuck it up, bro. Some stuffing. Stuffing is so good. It's crazy because like half of the Thanksgiving food I didn't enjoy until I was incarcerated, and then I was incarcerated during Thanksgiving, and it's like, if you're picky, get locked up, because it'll break that real fucking quick. Real quick. You'll eat, by the time I got out, I would eat seasoned dog shit, you know? Does it have nutrients in it? Is it going to help me stay alive? Because that's really what it boils down to me. Like, I like shit that tastes good, don't get me wrong, but when your access to food is just starch and sugar and carbs, you will take in any real substance that they give you, you know? So it's like that, the pickiness goes right out the fucking window. You know, like, maybe you will be for the first couple weeks, but after you're really fucking hungry and you start losing that weight, and then you realize you're like, okay, I gotta fucking actually eat the food here, as well as get commissary, because that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, yes, they're gonna give you 3 meals a day, but that's not filling you up. You gotta get that commissary too. And that's why a lot of people will be doing some crazy shit while they're incarcerated, because they're trying to make a little money to get store, or, you know, trying to trade for store. But enough with the incarceration shit. I don't like talking about that, really. Not because it's like bad memories, just because it's kind of lame. Everybody talks about being locked up. And yeah, man, you know, Thanksgiving is it's pretty awesome. Thanksgiving food is so good, you know. And then right after that, 1 month later, you get Christmas. And Christmas is so jolly, so merry, so happy, you know. There's nothing like your kid waking you up in the morning, being like, Daddy, Santa came. You get out, you fucking groggy as shit at 7 a.m. You go out and you lay down on the couch, and they're fucking going crazy. Kids are opening shit. You let everybody else open their presents first, you know. You don't even, as an adult, a lot of times, you don't even expect anything for yourself. So it's like you just sit back, let the kids open the present, let the old lady open her presents, and fucking just be happy that they're happy, you know. And then it's always like, oh, you open some too, babe. You open some too. They start handing you stuff. It's like, man, goddamn Christmas, baby. Nah, man, I understand why people call it the best time of the year, because it really is, like, it's a nice feeling, and it's good to have, like, the family around. And then 6 days later, a week later, you get fucking 4th of July on steroids. You get the whole world's 4th of July. New Year's Eve, baby. Except for China. They do their own thing, but that's all right. We're going to let them do their own thing. We're out here grinding it out anyway. It's a blessing, man. The holidays are a blessing. It's good. And it's good that kids get out for the holiday, too. Like, that little month that they get out, or a couple weeks, whatever. It's nice, because... you know, you get the little mid-year break with your children, and most people have to work even still Christmas break, but that's all right. That's all right. Make a little extra money. You know, it's always a blessing to work. But anyway, man, we're gonna get into a serious topic here. This one's kind of a touchy topic, but I feel like it needs to be addressed. You know, I feel like it needs to be talked about because, you know, we have an what's the word? We've been infiltrated. Our country has been infiltrated. They're coming over our borders by the thousands a year. You know, they're a real problem. They're a real problem. You know, they come here. You know, they think it's okay to just come here and just be willy-nilly, do whatever they want, be as loud as they want, you know, just be a piece of shit, you know, and then, you know, we're just supposed to deal with it. We're just supposed to deal with it. They're coming over here by the thousands, man. And it's a real problem. Every year, Canadian geese come over the northern border and infiltrate our country and our ponds and our backyards. These fucking ducks, man. These goddamn geese. They're loud. You try to sleep, and they honk. I don't think you should honk unless you're a clown. I'm being honest here, guys. The only thing that should honk are clowns and cars. If you're not a vehicle or you're not a clown, don't steal clown culture, okay? Okay? Want a sip? Man, clown culture is, it's a good culture. It's a good culture, man. I think it's insane that clowns have college. You gotta go to college to do this? Oh man, to any clowns in the comments, sorry, buddy, if I had a flower that squirted water at you, I would do it through the camera. I like clowns. I do like clowns. People don't like clowns typically. A lot of people don't like clowns. They think they're like spooky and weird, but I like the spooky shit. Like I was saying, I'm a fan of Halloween. I'm a fan of all the spooky dookie. Pookie. But yeah, man. Holidays, they're fun. They're good. Geese, they're bad. You know, they're border hoppers. Get them out of my country. Deport the geese. Hashtag deport the geese. But yeah, man. I just want to say thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for being here. Any comedians that would like to get on the podcast, let me know. If anybody who is not a comedian and just wants to come on here and fuck around with me and just bullshit, and they got some shit they want to get off their chest and talk about, or that they want to promote or whatever, you know, this is a good opportunity. You know, I get like 20 weekly listeners. There's like 20 people listening a week. But that's all right, man. You got to start somewhere. And we're here. We're here. But yeah, man, if y'all want to come on the podcast, message me. Y'all know where to find me. All the social medias, Drew Cab Comedy. And let me know. And we'll get something worked out. I definitely am open to having like whoever on the podcast right now. You know, we're just trying to get the groove going again. Get the uploads more consistent. And just making people happy, bruh. You know, doing the old thing. But once again, man, thank y'all for watching. Follow, like, comment, subscribe. You know, share with all your friends. Get them listening to this bullshit. And catch you on the flip side. Bye.